The G Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
Well, you know, you guys were like the total, the contrast, I guess you could say, to the cross movement. Because the cross movement,
like never respect to those guys and everything, like, you know, because you know they I remember I met them when they was like, I don't know if you remember, but it used to be like 30 of them before they even came down to the core members.
I didn't know it was that many.
Yeah, I was in Long Island one time. This is I think this is even before I met Red.
Okay.
When I was doing my thing, you know, around, but it's before me and Red had got together. Like then I was at somebody. There was you know that group was it Christ the Fire? So they was doing a concert in Long Island.
Okay.
So somebody was bringing me out there, and I think the movement was open up for them. But I think they was called something different though, something like God's Army or something like that.
Oh, before they became cross movement.
Yeah, I think there was the core movement. But I mean, so I seen like 30 dudes on the stage with fatigues on and everything.
Wow.
Like I was like, yo, they had the army fatigue, had the charge. Like, oh, these brothers mean business. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like you know, and like I said, I appreciate, you know, like, you know, everything they've done. You can't take nothing away from it. We've had like, I'm always the type that like look for the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had like different, like, I guess for some people, like me like who preferred them, me and Red were a little too raw on certain subject matters, you know. But then for and not no disrespect to them or nothing like that, but it just a lot of like when I would try to play they stuff. But like my my focus is always like dudes out here, outside. I'm like I was always, my focus was out here. But there were certain things that were being said. Like there was that like I said, they wasn't really milk. These brothers deep. These brothers deep.
Yeah.
The scripture. You know what I'm saying?
Chop it up. Yeah.
So when I would play that, like, and this is not me saying, but like my man was like, I just don't really understand what's being said. The only ones I really understand is you and your man from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I understand what y'all talking about.
Right.
Jesus stopped you from murking dudes.
Yeah.
Jesus stopped you from selling crack.
Mm-hmm.
you spun your life around. You was out here hoeing, and now you know you're trying to settle down. You know what I mean? So I can understand what you're saying there, but you know, so and I like I've never really dug the divide that people try to make it. It was just I just felt like if God had somebody for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, and me and Red was meant for what we was meant for, you know?
Facts. Yeah, that definitely, man, because for me, I would, you know, I'm pretty sure there's many others, but I was able to enjoy both. Because I was growing in Christ.
Like the ambassador, like there's nobody for me personally, there's nobody who paints a more descriptive picture of the crucifixion of Christ.
He can paint the picture lovely, bro. He did a great job.
What you see when you close your eyes is one of my favorite joints to
Facts.
And that's like no one paints a more like or another one from him, like, you know, like was love. When we made him die clanging from a tree, like man, that was just like, that was masterful, man. Like, like, you know, he is who he is in Christ, but that was just on a artistic side, hands down, that was crazy, man.
He was killing it, And so through you know, after Mark of the East, you guys now did you all set out at that point, where y'all before Mark of the East, Corey Red and Precise, or did it kind of
somewhere during the making of the Mark of the East?
Gotcha.
Because during the making of Mark of the East is when me and Red came up. Red was at my house, it was me, Red, and my daughter at my house.
Yeah.
We was playing the Triumph instrumental from Wu, the Triumph instrumental, and that's when we started coming up with the lyrics. The lyrics to the epilogue was actually written to the Triumph beat.
What?
From the Wu.
That's crazy.
We did that to that, and while we was writing it, that's when we prayed, and that's when we knew that, okay, me and this dude got aside from what's going on here in the Mark of the East, and this dude got something to do right here, you know?
Right. Yeah, and like I said, man, the authenticity of you guys, man, because I've been to Red's crib in the Bronx. The stuff that he was rapping about was for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the prostitute was really out right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right in front of the building.
Right in front of the building. Staten Island, been to your crib. Same stuff, brother. It was the real hood.
Man.
You wasn't like in the suburbs fronting. You know what I mean? It was like, dude, nah. I'm talking about what I live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, like then we was hoping that just translated through the music that you can see like this. I'm just talking my life experience and how God has affected it and everything. You know?
Yeah. No, it. I was morphed to a flame with you guys, man, because I was like, dang, I relate to this so much, man. This is crazy to me.
And vice versa. And I think it was kind of cool how, like, from me, Red, to you, to people like Trey and other people that was coming around. Like,
right, yeah.
We was drawing similar people that saw things in similar ways. I think that was real dope, you know?
Facts, yeah. Do you still talk to Trey? He Todd Banks now, right?
Well,
Todd Banks?
I had been MIA on everybody for a minute. Man. But I had talked to Trey when I God kind of dusted off my halo and got me back on track. You know what I mean? But me and him had talked, and big shout out to Trey and Charlene. Much love for them. You know, and they still overcoming tragedies or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
Still shooting prayers to them. So so I talked to him, before that and during that, and just not too long ago, me and him had a real dope conversation. I was going out somewhere. I was supposed to call somebody else. It was supposed to be another interview actually. Mm-hmm. And but that that didn't happen that day. And just you ever just scroll through your timeline on Instagram or Facebook and you keep seeing somebody's face.
Right.
He just kept popping up. Maybe I'm supposed to call his brother.
Reach out, yeah.
But I called him and we chopped it. I don't know how. We was on the phone for mad long, and we had a really dope conversation, man.
Okay, that's
so
good.
Big shout out to Trey, man, with and the whole family.
Yeah, because I think they're in North Carolina now.
Yeah, he in North Khaki now, man.
Yeah, straight up. What was he? He was up top New York, right? Like in New York.
He was in Rochester before.
Rochester, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He read Rochester to the fullest.
To the fullest, bro. Yeah.